Our Generals Command and Conquer General Zero Hour game is starting to become like a real game. We can build tanks, we have barracks and can build more units, we have those units, we have several dozers, and we can create and build new dozers, and we have our Hesoks, which are working on our supply stash. Good. The one thing which is missing before we actually fix these ugly UI things and make things beautiful is like a real way of combat. So this is what we're gonna introduce now. I will explain you a little deeper in a second. First, we already have our plan ready and hit it off. We will do that in 23 minutes. I will clear the context and just go. Okay, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna implement some features. We wanna that a scorpion tanks spawns nearby, so I can actually test for attacking it. Right now we do have a combat system, but it's not working. We're gonna fix that, and we also wanna see if those scorpion tanks can actually attack a building. Then we want to implement a production queue. We want to implement a production queue. And we want an enemy wave, which is attacking me, and I have to defend myself. And for doing that, we want to also introduce Bazooka. Good. Claude Code is running. It made a plan. Hopefully it will implement some of those in parallel. And in the meantime, we're gonna see, we check our game. I save the game. We probably run out of supply soon. But that's totally fine. Because for now we have a different goal what we're gonna implement. We still have sufficient funds. As we're gonna be attacked soon, I think I'm just gonna build some more tanks. Okay, the game reloaded. I'm just gonna build some more tanks. Is it already? Okay, we will adding now the Scorpion tanks. I hope that it does not do anything at once and will stop in the meantime. If not, I will need to stop it. Right now it's working on some colors actually, which are probably used for the GLA. Okay, perfect. That's good. We will see how those colors will actually look differently. We created a tank. Let me save quickly. That was too late. I want to create some more tanks. We're running out of funds. Oh, I think I just discovered another bug. It seems when the game is refreshing, we don't actually store our funds. That's definitely a bug. Hopefully we have enough money. That should be fine, yes. Still building on the tank. It's adding it to the add enemy units to the update loop and collision system. Perfect, because we have a collision system in place. Now it's checking if everything is compiling well, and it's done. Okay. Now it's going to fix the combat system. We're gonna stop it here because we actually want to test it. So we are supposed to have like some scorpion tanks close to me, which we don't have yet. So I was imagining that that's our overlord enemy, which is not actually what we want. We want a scorpion tank, and we have to fix the thing with the money, because if not, oh, there it is actually. That's a scorpion tank. It doesn't appear on the map, and it is not. Do I attack it? That's a scorpion tank, no? It is, but I cannot attack it. Okay, great. So I think it can proceed. Let's see if it will actually attack my building. Proceed. Continuing with steps. Let's rewrite the combat system first. Yes, because our combat system is not working at all. This one is a little bit close. It looks very similar than this tank. Okay. as said, we're gonna improve the UI. The UI definitely needs some improvement here. In the meantime, yeah, let it do this for now. We do have 18 minutes left. That's totally fine. It will do some fixes on the combat system as it is not working. Writing several lines of code here. Fix unit, and yeah, those things are not that interesting right now. I'm sorry for that. But you have to do the bug fixing. I did that with in the plan mode. I described what bugs I had. And now it's at the get enemy position, issue attack range. Yeah, those things were definitely missing. We need those. Also clear attack target when issuing smooth out. Okay, now to it's wiring up the stuff. That is perfect. And I think then it should already work, and hopefully these two things will be fixed at the same time. Then later we want to have some waves and the bazooka troops. This will be, unfortunately, maybe we ask it to do something in parallel, because I think the bazooka troop we can already add. Okay, let's see if something happens here right now. Okay, they do fight. That's great. It's still working on this part. Let me check if it's building. Okay, clean compile. Okay, nice. Good. Fix buildings, unit versus building combat. Okay, so let's see how the combat actually looks like. It's still refreshing all the time, so I cannot really show it to you. Yeah, I really have to do that we can work at the same time while I show stuff. Or is it a bug? No, I don't think that it's a bug. I think we stop here so we can test a little bit. Still working on that. And as soon as this part is done, now the barracks. Okay, it's doing building by building, or how is it? Yeah, it's actually doing building by building that it has health and can be attacked. So this one I think is not yet done. The barracks, I started with the barracks. And we actually want also a health bar for the barracks, which we don't have yet. Good. What is it doing right now? It's working on now update the percent. Okay, now update the process units method and also scan buildings when looking for auto attack targets. Enemy units, cooldown and stuff like that. That's nice. We are still working on the fix units step. Now we got a black screen and some errors. It hopes that it's going to fix them quickly. It did. We don't have any errors left. Okay, that's nice. Still working. Handle building death, so it actually can destroy buildings, which is nice. Now update the selection system to allow right-click attack on buildings too. It also needs to update the issue tag. Okay, we definitely good. Clean compile is done. Okay, let's stop it here and actually test it because we want to give it some feedback. One thing that I think I wanted to change is right now that an enemy unit, let's just test it quickly. They are fighting. When they fight and lose health, I don't want to see the health bar, and it explodes. Very nice. So this part is actually working. This one got some damage. Good. Yes. Show the enemies as red dots on the mini-map. What else we want to see? Do we want to see its health bar? I'm not so sure right now how it actually works on General 0 Hour. It might make sense, at least when I hover over it, I would say yes. Show the enemy's red dots on the minimap, and when I hover over an enemy, I want to see its health bar. actually do you remember how it's done in 0 hour? Let's see if it knows about that. But I have to say this is working. Maybe we can now destroy the Overlord. Let's just go there and attack it. And I think we really have to fix this part here with the money. Another bug. The save load functionality does not save the amount of money I have, it seems. We were processing pretty well. Just hit off this. That's very nice in Claude Code. You can actually queue up stuff. It's actually now adding a red dot on my mini map, and hopefully that we're gonna see this soon. Now add the enemy units, rangers, and barracks to the draw entities method. Good. Not sure what it's doing right now. The mini-map is supposed to be updated and we have this red dot, which is nice. There we have the other dot. Because this tank was a new one, so it was probably not added. What I don't like is that we have that many different colors. This way we're gonna fix. We're gonna make a note for fixing that actually. We wanna actually use this. We remove those dots. What we wanna add as bugs is we want my units on the mini-map shall have only one color, blue. That's what we actually want to do. Good. In the meantime, it's still working on some stuff. Now I think I can hover over it. Nice. Now I can actually see its XP. Now if I go here and if you attack it, I see actually the XP. It's not attacking me. Only I am attacking it. Bam. Okay. Okay, I got damaged, but it did not get updated. That was the issue. Good. Probably I also want a button to add more enemies. Add me a button to add more Scorpion tanks to the map. Those things we will remove later again. Right now we need it for debugging stuff. Add me a button to the map. Good. It said it fixed some stuff, so I reload my page. Now we get an error. Fail to resolve import UI spawn button because this button is not yet connected. It's finding the right place for doing this part. Now create the spawn button UI component. Perfect. We definitely want to have that. We have 10 minutes left to actually have our first enemy wave and defeat it. Probably also we want to soon have some nice sound. Okay, we have now our enemy wave button. We probably need, let's spawn 3 of them. Okay, now they come to us and I have to be, you see them here on the minimap. Nice, nice. We want to be prepared for that. I don't have bazooka troops, unfortunately. Let's try these 3 guys to actually fight them. Okay, they explode. Okay, now I have a problem and I cannot double click. We need to defend those guys. Now we are in heavy combat. Okay, this is, we definitely want to fix. It seems that the health bar of my tanks does not update live. The health does change because they die, only health bar does not get updated instantly when hit. This is definitely an issue. We defeated this one. And bam. Very nice. Next enemy cleared. We will see if this actually got fixed. Now I move here and now it's actually updating right away. That's very nice. I think we can commit our recent changes. Let's say how much time we have left. 8 minutes. Good. What we want to do next is, right now I can only create one unit at once, but I just want to queue them up because we have to defeat our enemies which are coming. Good. Commit and proceed with this step. The enemy wave is kind of implemented, it seems already. Let it come again. Let's see actually, I remove these things if it's attacking my building. Let's save. Let's resume. Now it doesn't have anything in its way. And my wrecks need probably also some health. Okay, they don't attack my... They kill my units. Do they then continue? Oh, they attack my wrecks and my wrecks get some health. Very nice. I definitely have to verify some game logics. Let's attack them. Okay, now they focus on me. Good. I want to kill that guy. Can I actually? Yes, nice. Okay, things really start to work. I like it. Do we want to start? Where's my tank? Okay, here's my... This is for building tanks. Can I already queue them up? No. What is happening? Ah, okay, it's still committing. Sorry for me, I should have done that. I did not run Claude Code in like, how's it called, in the YOLO mode, so let's say it. So thanks, I have to get, for this things it's asking me the permission, which is not so nice. Because in this case I was showing you stuff, and in the meantime it actually was not doing anything, which was not as intended. Now we start the production queue because we want to defeat our overlord. And in the next video, I think I already prepared some nice assets which we can use so that we don't have these strange things anymore. Our map has to be shifted slightly. So maybe on the next video, if I'm be able to prepare everything, we will already start with improvement, with also having like some nice dozers, as this one is not so nice. Okay, this one is respawn again. Let's defeat it. Bam. Enemy dead. Perfect. And I would like to have a double click. So working on the production queue seems to be a little tricky. No, I cannot queue it up yet. And I would like, okay, what I would also like is I would like double click select units of same type on screen. This is something I definitely want. This is annoying me because I cannot just double click them and move them there. They killed this one. Bam, gone. What is happening? Okay. New rewrite barracks menu with the same queue. Okay, now it's working on the different buildings to do actually that. Let's see if this one I cannot queue up yet. Can I queue up here? Yes, very nice. And then I can actually remove it again. Very nice, I like it. We can also do that with like showing only a number, how many units I'm gonna construct. Why we test that now, now it's rewriting the barracks. I think what we want to do is that we also, oh, I cannot go to the button of this thing. Okay, I can. Claude added some strange stuff here. It's working now. Clean compile step 4, and now the enemy wave is going to be added. I think I let it just continue 5 and 6. I think 5 and 6 bazooka troopers. I think we want to do that. Work on the bazooka. Yeah, we do that. I think it's working now. We have 3 minutes left. Can we create multiple units? We can do that. Perfect. Let's see if those guys are able to delete our tank. They are quite strong, to be fair. I think too strong for the tank. That's fine. One thing before we do that, we have 2 minutes left. Okay. Please do the following. Implement this double click units of same time. Double click and 5. Now we do all of these things at the same time. Hopefully it will be able to do that in parallel. Anyway, I'm happy with our recent state. We can definitely... Okay, now I'm curious. Let me save. Okay, let me save. Resume. And we select those guys. And we send them here to... Oh, I cannot do that. Can I send them on the map? Yes, I think now it worked. No, it did not work. Okay, they are fighting our overlord. No, that's not the overlord. I want to send them. Okay, it's working on something. On what is it working right now? It's working on what is it working? Okay, our conversation went quite long. We should have actually, maybe we should have created a new conversation to actually save some tokens. It will now do this part and was working now. Left click, handle, detect, double click. Let's see if this actually works. No, it doesn't work yet. Left click selects double click. Not for this unit yet. We are still compacting. We have only 50 seconds left. We will finish these 2 steps and then we proceed with the next video. Compacting conversation is in progress. Took already like a minute. What I should have done is actually saving the plan in a different file, and then probably I could even work in parallel on it. That cost us, it cost us like already 2 minutes of our precious time, which we had for developing those things. Of course, nothing new is working. Now it's continuing, working on our bazooka troopers. Till this one, we actually gonna stop. Think that will be fast to understand the structure for the bazooka. So maybe the double click selection, it's not working. No, my double click selection is not working. Good, that's definitely a bug we're gonna fix for the next time. This one is not working. And this one we also wanna fix for the next time. I will do that as my homework. In the meantime, let me check the camera class to save system types. Okay, it's adding the bazooka troops. Now actually I think, yes, we're gonna stop here for now. Thanks a lot for watching. I will implement now I will add those bazooka troops and I fix the double clicks and stuff like that. So we have a fresh, nice game, which we can use for our next video, where we probably add the next, maybe the GLA units. Okay, have a great day. See you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.